Beep beep everybody, hope you're all having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Here we are at the Heart of Ohio Antique Center. This is in Springfield, Ohio, just off of Interstate 70. We were out in this part of Ohio because we took Cody to a dog show, and we'll have some footage of him at the end of this video. But this is a really big antique mall. You can see there's like two long wings on both sides, and there are wings that come off it, and it's sort of like from the sky, looks like a fork or something. So the first thing I came across were these non-sports cards. Look like mostly from Batman, and there's a signed photograph of William Shatner back there for $149. Also has a certificate of authenticity. That's $225 for that card. $75 for the Garbage Pail Kids. And in the front of the store, there's this really large bear wearing a scarf. And you can't miss this. And the price tag on that is $18,669. So this booth here is probably one of the best booths in the entire antique mall. It has got a load of sports memorabilia. You can see they have autographed helmets in this case here. Football's not something I follow, so I don't know how significant some of these things are. So buckle up, because we're going to be in this booth for a while. Strangely enough, I didn't find much in the way of baseball cards in this one, other than this Talk Baseball card here of Barry Larkin that was $10. But as you can see, there are yearbooks, glasses, different sports programs for different games, autographed photographs. There's one of Joe Pepitone for $15. And they seem to focus on a separate team in each case. Well, in this case, the Reds and the Yankees are in this case. And being that this is rather close to Cincinnati, there is a lot of Cincinnati Reds memorabilia at this antique mall. This must be the Phillies section here. There's a Johnny Mize autograph and photo. A 1976 bat that was given away at a Phillies game. Some Atlanta Braves stuff down here. And we're going to move over to this case, where we have a bunch of different statuettes. I'm not sure what these are called. Figures. Some are bobbleheads. So if you're into more than just collecting baseball cards, which is what this channel focuses on, this one is definitely worth checking out. I don't know if the prices here are that good, because this is something that I don't buy on my own. I did find one thing here that I bought at another antique mall not that long ago, and it was priced $5 higher here, but I think was probably an okay price for it anyway. I'll show you when we get to it. There's some Padres stuff. Red Sox. There's a starting lineup. Roger Clemens. Willie Davis press photo. More glasses. Lou Boudreau. Autograph and photograph. There's one of those Project 2020 cards of Ken Griffey Jr. priced at $20. 1952 Athletics Yearbook. Wow. There's some baseball cards. 1991 Upper Deck Update, $15. That's probably a little high for that, I think. Here's Juan Marichal, signed photograph. Now we're into football territory. I see a Christmas tree ornament over there. There's one of those funny hair troll things. Plastic cups, maybe 7-Eleven, not sure. Didn't really look at them that closely. There's some jerseys. Some baseball gloves. Some books. Something with the Orioles where these are signed. There's Frank Robinson, Brooks Robinson. There was Cal Ripken on that as well. That's priced at $475. Yeah, for poster. That's what that is, a poster. Lou Brock autographed jersey. Look at that. That's not something you see every day in an antique mall. Lunch boxes, game used bats. Lou Gehrig decal bat, not sure what that is. Ripken, Ricky Leday. Didn't catch the one on the bottom. Some different advertising. There's a Phillies photo poster of Lonnie Smith. He was only with them for a very short time in the early part of his career. Joe DiMaggio framed photo for $15. Another one here, also for $15. Beckett Monthly with Michael Jordan on the front. Some lunch boxes. $200 for that one. $55 for the thermos. I have seen that at another antique mall, much less than that. I think the price was under $100 where I last saw that, and that was about a year and a half ago. Some Hall of Fame programs, yearbooks, All-Star Game programs. Lots of Cardinal stuff. There's that set of glasses with baseball cards on it. That's $125 for a set of 10. 1993 McDonald's. I've seen those before, but I did not know they came from McDonald's, so learned something new by coming here. Here's some old baseball guides from the 40s, priced between $30 and $40. Some Who's Who in Baseball books, a baseball register. Some more advertising. Some more glasses. This seems to be focusing on the Dodgers. Yeah, I apologize if I don't focus on anything really closely. There was a lot to look at, and this video is already going to be a half hour long. Some stuff from the minor leagues. There's a Frank Howard signed bat. That one's priced at $125. 1978 baseball guide for $20. Some more books, an Altuve uniform thing. This one's focusing on the Pirates. I have that figurine of Omar Moreno. That's $25. I paid $12 for mine. I believe that's what I paid for it. It was over a year ago. It's easy to forget these things. Eddie Murray on a beer can. I have to say this is probably one of the most fun booths that I've ever visited. It's not stuff that I collect, but it's just really cool to look at this stuff. Those look like minor league cards there that are autographed. Here we got some baseballs. That one's got facsimile signatures from the 1973 Orioles for $50. There's Rafael Palmeiro for $100. A bobblehead for $20. Adam Jones for about $80. Tom Glavine $150. Raleigh Fingers $100. Another Raleigh Fingers. Rick Farrell for $150. Bob Feller $75. Dennis Eckersley $100. Steve Carlton $100. Jim Bunning $75. Luis Aparicio $100. Tony Kubek $160. Jim Leyritz $75. Red Schoendienst $100. Buck Showalter $95. Anthony Santander $60. Tom Tresh $65. Some old pennants. Some magazines and advertising. Here's a selection of who's who in baseball. Look like between $8 and $10. That one I just bought at an antique mall not that long ago for $15. So they had it priced at $20. And I think that's probably fair for that. Old newspaper with Cal Ripken. This is all focused on Cal Ripken here. There's a Steve Carlton figure for $175, and I think that tag there is autographed by him. A couple Wheaties boxes. Zoom out. This is actually the front of the booth. There were people standing around, so I shut the camera down and started it back up out here. There are some things in the front here. As you can see, there are signed footballs on the shelf below. I'll move the camera down so that you can see those at some point. There's a Greg Maddux starting lineup priced at $45. That one's priced at $250. Len Dawson's $250. That's got several signatures on it. I didn't get a price on that one. There we go, $425 and $300 for those two. $125 there. Here's an old Walter Johnson baseball game. I don't know how old this is, but it's priced at $475, and as you can see, it still has the box. Not the best of condition, but I don't know how many boxes remain for something like that. It's kind of hard to... I've never actually seen one of those before in an antique mall. So that was really, really neat to see. There's a Vince Scully autographed photo. $975 for that. Some old buttons. Bob Newhart autographed book, $125. So not everything is sports in here, but primarily most of it is. So we are going to move on to the deeper into the store where I found this selection of stuff. Some basketball and non-sports. Can't get a real close look at some of this stuff. And here's some other bobblehead kind of things. They look kind of old. Some of those small mini bats. Official baseball, 1945. So we're more than halfway into the video. We haven't seen much in the way of baseball cards, but this seller has a lot of comics in file cabinets. But on top, he did have a bunch of unopened packs. Batman Returns, $2. There were no baseball cards in here, but if you're looking for some non-sports things, there's a big selection of them here. Gremlins 2, that was $4 for that. There's RoboCop 2, I believe. Yeah, that was $3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for $3. And there is a photo of Billy Martin. That one is not signed. Some gloves and some pennants. Look like they were about 25 or so each for the pennants. This case definitely had some baseball cards. It was kind of messy. Could not see the prices on everything, but they did have a box of 82 Fleer back there, but I could not see the price on what they wanted per pack. This one was difficult to look at even without the camera because the lighting was not the best here. There was a lot of shadows. There's a Winfield rookie back there for $70 that's graded 4.5. That to me seems a little high. But it's just scattered stuff everywhere. And you can't always make out the prices on some of these things. Due to time constraints, I did not ask to have this one open to look at it closer. And they do have some vintage stuff down here. If I ever come out here again and have more time, I think I'd ask to have this open to have a bit closer look at some of this stuff. Here's some junk wax cards in sandwich bags or snack bags. I believe these were priced about $2 each. You usually can't... Most antique malls you will find somebody doing this, selling all this leftover junk wax that they don't know what to do with. This was interesting area here. A lot of stuff here. There was vintage mixed in with all of this. I didn't have a chance to really look at it that closely because of time constraints. But I did see a Dave Concepcion rookie for $7 but it was beat up and had a crease in it. But that caught my eye at least. A lot of boxes, a lot of top loaders. The top loaders I think were $3.99 mostly. The more special, wider ones for thicker cards were about $4.99. There's an 84 top set for $65 in a water stained box. It didn't get a price on the 89 upper deck. That 91 traded was $8. Looks like that 93 top series 1 is over $300 for that box. I have seen one more of those at another antique mall, but that was about a third of that price. There's a Nolan Ryan cornflakes box. Here's some rack packs. These are priced at looks like $3.50 each. And the wax packs here are $3.95 each from 89 tops, and the Donruss are also $3.95. And so is those score packs. There are some football cards in this case. Basketball as well. And here's a sheet of cards for $15. Football cards. As I'm going through the store, I'm finding just like random cards just sitting in cases that have a bunch of other stuff in them. So the cards were not the primary focus of these cases, but pardon my finger there. This one had a bunch of cards in it, mixture of modern and vintage. I ultimately didn't get anything from here. I thought the prices were a bit high. If you're looking at Cincinnati cards, there's a giant Mike Trout for $25. But if you're looking for Reds cards, they are priced pretty high here. Probably because we're close to Cincinnati. That 73 Roberto Clemente caught my eye with was $39. You probably can't see it, but it has a an ink line on the left side of it, probably from a roller that ran across it that had some leftover ink on it, and it has a slight crease in the lower right hand side. So I didn't ask to have that open. That was enough for me to pass on that one. Giant L.A. De La Cruz rookie card for $50. That's the first time I've seen one of those. And that baseball, 2 balls and the case are $100. I don't know why that's priced so high for that. I'm guessing L.A. De La Cruz rookie cards are really hot in the Cincinnati area. Here we have a sheet of cards, $10. Has some of those mini cards from 91 plus 90 tops. That one's $10 for that sheet. I don't believe they were double stuffed. They were just single cards in each pack or each pocket. Some old U.S. postage stamps below. That is not 33 cents for this MVP collector pin and card from Score. On the back is the actual selling price for these. There's Bo Jackson. They were $10 each. And there's some Dodgers pins. I did not get a price on those. Here's an extraterrestrial. sitting there saying, "Hi, welcome to this booth." And he is for sale. And the price on him is $1,250. So you could have your own extraterrestrial to sit in your home. There's an old Ted Williams card from 1956 priced at $200. It looks like the sun had gotten the best of it and its corners were well rounded. We have a Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 8 for $135. And there's a Mickey Mantle autographed photo for $150. And over here we have a Kobe Bryant rookie card for $255. That's a PSA 9. As you can see, the focus on this case was all over the place. A 62 Roger Maris for $125. Well-rounded corners on that one. Some kind of Pete Rose autographed poster for $59. Have no idea what it looks like because it's all rolled up. And here's some Indian stuff. Some kind of a poster signed by multiple players that have $45 for that. There's a 92 yearbook. Another yearbook from, I think, 1990. That's $10. This poster of Albert Bell celebrating his 50-50 season. It's also signed by him. That is $80. And I think it's also signed by the maker of the poster, the artist that made it. It's an old pennant from 1954 priced at $175 plus a photo of this is all framed. Here's some Trio of Indians signed for $15. I think that's Bob Wickman in the middle. And here's Cody. We were at a dog show at Greene County Fairgrounds in Xenia, Ohio over the weekend. And we had time to visit that really, really big antique mall. I did not buy anything here, so there's nothing to show. So I'm going to leave you with this footage of Cody. He's a little scared of the ring border. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Beep, beep.